What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another NBA 2K16 My Career video for you guys. And I know it's been a minute since my last My Career video, so we're going to try to get back into things. As you can see, this week's opponent is the Philadelphia 76ers, and we're pretty early in the season 3 or 4. I can't really remember which one. But we got to come out here and take care of business early in the season, and hopefully we can build some momentum and ride it all the way into the playoffs. Now, as you guys can see, we're down early in this one, 2-0. So D-Flight decides to go to work early, knocking down the baseline jump shot, and there was a hand in his face on that shot too. I'm surprised he knocked it down. Next possession, we kick it over to Noah. Noah kicks it to Tucker. Tucker finds Flight over in the corner, pump fakes, and then tries to back him down in the post. His opponent's a little scared of him at first, and he should be, because he knows what's coming. He's seen the scouting report, and he knows D-Flight hits those turnaround J's all day. You're in the house that Michael built. You got to show a little respect. Just like on this next possession, Flight going to the post once again, turning and fading, knocking down the shot. That's back-to-back fadeaways by D-Flight right there. So it's looking like the post game could be a factor in this one, folks, but you cannot forget about the three-point bomb. D-Flight will always light you up with those, and the opponents know it, but for some reason they just keep giving them that space, so Deangelo Flight has to come out here and make them pay. It's that simple. And oh, before I forget, folks, I gotta give credit where it's due, as D-Flight runs the pick and roll to perfection, dropping a dime for an easy score. This past week, folks, Tim Duncan called it a career, and without a doubt, he's probably one of the best to ever do it at his position. And with that said, I'm not going to get into all of his individual accolades and awards and everything, but you can just Google Tim Duncan and you'll see a pretty long list of everything he's accomplished throughout his career. So I got to tip my cap to him for, first of all, staying with one team his entire career. That'll probably never happen again. And also being the player that he was for the NBA. I mean, this guy revolutionized the position. Hands down, one of the best to ever do it. So shout out to Tim Duncan. Hope you enjoy retirement and whatever your future's endeavor may be. And the Lakers fan inside of me is so glad to see you finally hang him up, because we had some battles over the years, folks. But anyways, getting back to the gameplay, as you guys can see, I got my jump shot cooking. That's 10 jump shots made this game. And oh, look at the defense. Deangelo Flight with the steal, now running the break, throwing it loud to Jimmy, and Butler goes up and gets it with one hand. There is no better play in basketball than a perfectly executed lob, folks. Look at Jimmy just go up and snag that with one hand. And I thought 2K might cheese me out of that one, because that wasn't a perfect angle by Jimmy, but we'll take it. Now, once again, back on defense, trying to lock them down and get a stop before they can get into the offense. Deangelo is right there to force another steal, and he's taking it all the way to the cup, throwing it down right-handed, and getting on the Kia slam cam with that one too. That was a pretty nasty dunk. I might have to use that one for the thumbnail, but we'll see. We'll see if there's another thumbnail-worthy highlight later in this one, folks. Anyway, though, getting back to the gameplay, this one has been pretty much back and forth the entire way through. There's been very little separation between both teams. And what the heck was that? Did you guys see that play? Hold on, let me run that back one more time for you guys. Just look at the no-look pass clank directly off the bottom of the backboard and go straight to the CPU. And of course, they're in great position to catch it and drain the shot. That was too crazy, but we're going to let that one ride, because that's just 2K cheese at its finest right there. And look at D-Flight getting to the cup with the left-handed layup right there, splitting the defense in the air. That was a nice play. So later on in the game, D-Flight gets this little elbow jumper going. We still got those in our bag of tricks, you know, in our arsenal. We can pull those out from time to time. But trying to get back on D, I left my man open there, but he missed a wide open three-point shot. That could have been a costly mistake right there, but he missed it. But look at D-Flight blowing by the defense in transition and hit them with the nasty layup. Oh my goodness. Deangelo Flight just went Iceman George Gervin with it. What a crazy finish right there, folks. The highlights are just non-stop in this one. And don't get hit with the step back. Oh my goodness. That step back just froze him in place, giving D-Flight more than enough room to knock down the three-pointer right there. So anyways, moving things ahead a bit, it's pretty late in the fourth quarter, and it's still a tight game, folks. 88-86, Bulls up by 2. D-Flight coming up court, passing over to Tucker in the corner, who cannot convert the wide open jump shot. That would have been a huge shot right there, but he blew the wide open opportunity. But they turn it over and we get it right back. So we got another crack at it, folks. Flight dancing with the rock, takes a wide open three and cannot knock it down himself. Those are 2 consecutive huge missed opportunities right there, folks. We have to convert on those. Getting back on D, Flight says, no, sir. Get that weak stuff out of here. We are not giving up the 3 ball. With this much time on the clock, we must play situational basketball from here on out. And hopefully we continue to execute and not do anything dumb. And look at me trying to work off the ball, trying to get open, getting the pass from Jimmy, and then seeing the lane open it and attacking with another finger roll. D-Flight has that finger roll working today, folks. So we're in a pretty good spot. We're up 4 with a minute to go. But just then, Okafor grabs the board and puts in this underhand scoop shot from underneath the basket. So now we're looking at a 2-point game with 34 seconds to play, and I have the worst possession in my 2K career, dribbling the shot clock all the way down and forcing some garbage. Of course, they grab the board and they're off to the break and finish with an easy layup in transition to tie the game with 24 seconds to go. So what do I do on my next possession? We try to go pick and roll. Look at Noah dive into the basket, hit him with it, but he can't knock down a layup. They grab the board and call timeout. So they get the rock with 8.5 seconds to go. We are tied at 90, folks. This inbound is huge. This can be a make or break possession if too much time runs off the clock. They inbound the ball and attack the paint, dish to Noel, who throws it down with 2.1 seconds to go, and they have already begun to celebrate on my floor. That's way too much time. So on the inbound play, Flight takes the shot for the win and drains it. A 3-point bucket to win the game. We end up winning this one in dramatic fashion with the last second 3 at the buzzer. Deangelo Flight, without hesitation, lets it fly. As the time expires, it drains the bottom of the net. That's the way you draw it up, folks, and that's the way you walk out of here with a W. Anyways, folks, that's all the time I got in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.